All right, reportedly the Detroit Lions tried to move up and to what? The fifth spot with the Bengals to try to take Sewell. Let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video reading it from Cincinnati, CincyJungle.com, part of the SB Nation whole situation, man. But let's get to it, man. And since the Lions inquired about trading up for Penei Sewell, per report, the Bengals and Lions were able to get the top target without executing the deal. The days following the NFL draft are always filled with optimism. No club ever thinks they didn't hit their draft at the park. They tell everyone that they got their guy, and in some specific cases, their guys at the top of the draft. Excuse me. There was no clear consensus as of what the Lions were going to do with their first round pick. They ultimately chose Oregon's offensive tackle Penei Sewell and their 7th overall, and there were apparently a conversation to move up for him. Per the Lions writer Dave Burkett of the Detroit Free Press, the Lions called the Cincinnati Bengals about moving to the 5th overall for Sewell. When picks came off the board at 4, Holmes called Cincinnati Bengals, who possessed the 5th pick, and had a dialogue about moving up. Burkett said, though the pre-draft reports pegged the Lions as a target for Jamar Chase, the talented receiver out of LSU, Holmes indicated this call Thursday night it was about Sewell. Excuse me. This indicates that Sewell was indeed the top target for the Lions, unless it was Kyle Pitts, which would have been wild to say the least. Just a few days before the draft started, there was a report that said the Lions called the Atlanta Falcons about trading up to take LSU receiver Jamar Chase with the 4th overall pick. The Lions seemed to be more linked to Chase than Sewell throughout the draft pre-draft cycle. And just a month ago, the Lions reporter Jeff Rosdon said that he didn't see the Lions considering Sewell with the 7th pick. He said he don't. Somebody said, Jeff, do you think that there is a good chance they take Sewell if at 7? I don't see it. No, Jeff said. But that's wonderful. And the allure of the draft, so much information gets floated between the league source and the media members, but much of it ends up being false. The Bengals trading down with Chase on the board became less and less likely as the draft neared. Director of Personnel Duke Tobin and head coach Zach Taylor heavily hinted at the team adding a legit deep threat to their offense all offseason, and both talked about adding a premier player with the first round pick. That didn't seem that they were open to trading out of the 5th pick entirely, but Chase was a target and they didn't want to lose a chance of getting him. Since the Miami Dolphins passed Sewell for Alabama receiver Jalen Waddle, the Lions were able to snag Sewell without sacrificing the draft capital. If he was indeed their top target all along, they should feel good about last Thursday night. And as to the Bengals, it is what it is. I wouldn't trade nothing. To move up with too many options. They could have went with Darisaw one a little later. Slater. Could have went a lot of different directions, but if they target him, they target him. I ain't really knocking it. The Cincinnati Bengals wasn't gonna move behind Miami because they knew he was going for Chase. Unless they was real comfortable with Waddle, which apparently they wasn't. And they got receivers. Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, but apparently, apparently they don't feel, it's necessary to protect Joe Burrows. They don't feel that it's necessary to, add to defense. And obviously you got an offensive coach. I knew they was going with Jamar Chase, and that's just what it was. And they won't win too many football games unless, Joe Burrow's protected, and you wanted probably Sewell to protect him. But hey, it is what it is. They went with a receiver, and wasn't nobody really thinking about Sewell. Think about it. Jags, the first 3 quarterbacks, Jags, Wilson, Trey Lance, Pitts, then Chase, then Waddle. Come on. Nobody's gonna fall for tackle. With the Panthers went tackle, maybe. Broncos, maybe. So there's also a report out there that the Eagles was trying to target Sewell, which I don't really think he would have made it past 8 if we passed on him. But they don't have it up here. But there was a report that the Eagles was interested in him. The Detroit, it's a SB Nation part of the Detroit.com. Did the Detroit Lions screw up the Philadelphia draft? If you know the philosophy of the NFL draft, I love good trade downs. Best way, in my opinion, to ensure you draft picks to assume many draft picks as possible. Oh my God, this is not a good look for the Eagles. You can literally see the disappointment in the room. And they got a video where the Lions took Sewell, and I'm looking at it now. I don't know really. I really get that, but so apparently it looked like they was trying to move up. On Friday night, the Eagles were on the clock with the 70 pick and decided they couldn't wait. A couple more picks to trade, down 3 spots to 73, and picking up the 6th-round pick from the Panthers. So I don't really know what they're talking about. I said the Eagles war room was pissed during round 2. Did the Lions? So basically, they're talking about Zorky, Levi Zorky. So it is what it is. I guess they was looking at Zorky, but like I said before, man, the Lions got 2 of the best linemen on both sides of the ball in the draft. You know, obviously no interior line defensive lineman went in the first round. It was going to be a run. You know, the Patriots traded up for Baymore. We stayed picking, got Levi Zorky, which a lot of people was mad about, but I told y'all that he a beast, and you know we'll see. He said he can play some end, he can play all down the line. So other than that, I think for the most part we got it right. You know, first 2 picks went defensive tackle again. A lot of people were saying, "Well, why would you continue to do a strength because of injuries?" You don't know about Deshaun Hand. Brocker's getting old. Penei maybe had a flash, so they had to add to that position. So you got 2 good interior linemen that's going to stop the run. They can eventually get upfield and rush the passer. Quickest way to the quarterback is in a straight line. Reggie White, John Randall. Off the edge, you got to loop around. But like I said before, man, it is what it was. The Bengals should have been thinking about, Lions thinking logically. Like, they think logically, like, man, the Bengals should have moved up. They should have been trying to get a tackle. You know what I'm saying? You know, we seen their quarterback get hurt, you know, and pretty much, you know, maybe, you know, Joe Burrow's advocated for Jamar Chase, but they eventually did get a tackle. But, I mean, we'll see. Cincinnati, like us, they ain't had a lot of success. They did make a Super Bowl back in the day. I think they got cream, you know, with Chris Collinsworth as receiver. But, you know, that's on them. We'll see what happens. But, you know, Jamar Chase might turn out to be the right pick. But if Joe Burrows get fucked up again, you know, and Zach Taylor love to throw the football, you know, he tried back throwing 30, 40 times a game, they're going to regret that pick. So let me know what you guys think. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Want to make a donation, Cash App CJ Good 313, that's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. You can reach out on my social media links description, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, or advertising videos on the channel, all the links there. Want to check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, right here on YouTube. For more sports news and entertainment, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.